today I want to talk about a blogging scam which has happened to me and has happened to a lot of people in my community. I want to make sure if this ever happens to you, you're aware of what's going on and it doesn't happen to you. Okay, today's blogging scam comes in the form of a lawyer trying to sue you. Okay, you're going to get an email and it's a scary sounding email, and it says something like DMCA copyright infringement, and it will be from a legitimate looking law firm. They have a website and they will tell you that this image, which you might have got from a stock photography site and have is valid, that you can use that image, actually was under copyright. And you either, what you need to do is you either need to link back to them, or generally they want you to link back to them. They say, if you link back to us, we won't sue you. Okay, sometimes they will say, we'd like you to compensate us by X amount, but generally the email will look like they want you to link back and credit them for the image. So they'll say, you're using this image. If you do want to use this image, you need to credit our client and you need to link to our client, okay, and feature, like, link to them, and then we won't sue you. And this is a huge scam, and I'm going to share actually a real email I received so you can see what it looks like. So what we see here, right? Can I move this? No, it's fine. What we see here is what we see here is a real email, and what they've done is they have said, dear owner, you're receiving this legal infringement notice due to the unauthorized usage of our client's image. This is the image on this page. It's on my website, and the credit must appear and must be clickable. Okay, so basically they want you to link back to this client, and if you don't do that, they're going to file a DMCA, and also they kind of said, here's proof, whatever, yada yada. Now, what happened was, this happened quite a while ago. So when I clicked on it in the past, I clicked on this website. Now when I click it, it doesn't load. Okay, but back in the day when I clicked it, it was a legitimate website that could be found on the Florida Bar website. Okay, and it had pictures of real lawyers that had records on the Florida Bar website. And so you might receive this and freak out. I'm like, oh my God, I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to. Let me credit your client immediately. And let me explain to you why actually this is a scam. Firstly, if a client, okay, here's a real thing, right? If a lawyer is suing you, they want to get paid, okay? They don't really care for a backlink. Now, what they want here, this is where the scam lies. This client wants you to link to their website and boost their website SEO juice, because they're getting a backlink to their site. If we are linking to their site, we are boosting their site. It's called a backlink. The more backlinks we receive, the more sites that link to our sites, the more SEO juice we get, and the more we get higher up on Google and get more Google traffic. It's a tactic, it's a strategy. It's called a backlink. You can Google it, okay? So they are trying to get a backlink, and they're doing it in a fraudulent way. They're saying, you're using our image, we're lawyers, they're definitely not lawyers, and we want you to link to us to boost the SEO, and we're scaring you into linking. Okay, now what happened was, when I went deeper into this, I realized that the images of the lawyers look really weird. They just looked odd. They didn't look real, and I realized later on they were made with AI. And then I dug deeper into each lawyer. I dug deeper, and I was like, there's not really any information about these lawyers on LinkedIn. Couldn't find their names anywhere else. And I just felt like it was super suspicious. And also, my background, obviously I studied law. I was like, how is the lawyer making money? If no one's being sued and they're just getting a backlink, how is the lawyer making money? And no lawyer is going to care for a backlink. So in true fashion of what I do is I stuck my head in the sand like an ostrich, and I just ignored it. I said, you know what? I can't deal with it. I'm going to ignore it. So I just ignored it. And then later found out it was a scam. And this happened to my student. I just said, just ignore it. So if you receive something like this, just delete it, because it is a scam, and it's not a true website. It's not a true, it's just somebody who's scamming you and wanting to get a backlink from you easily. Okay, so that's one example of a blogging scam. Now, another example of a kind of scam I'll share in a moment. Blogging scam was when they pretend to be lawyers, and a second one is it's not really a scam, but it's kind of a scam, is you're going to get an email from a reader and they're going to be deeply concerned. So you're going to get an email saying, I'm a really big fan of your content and it's normally really accurate. Your content is normally really thorough. So you're like, okay, so this is a fan. And then they say, but I was really surprised to find out that you were giving the wrong resource about this information. And it actually, I went and I clicked on the resource and it was totally wrong. The information in that resource was wrong and I wasted my time. So the first reaction that I had to that was, oh, I'm so sorry. I didn't want to link to something that wasn't useful, right? And in the email, the reader will say, but instead, what I found was the reader will say, what I found was a much better resource, and this was way more useful. So perhaps you can update your article. What is that? Oh, it's fluff. Perhaps you can update your article with this better resource. And so my knee-jerk reaction, my initial reaction was like, oh my gosh, thank you so much. I didn't realize I was linking to the wrong information. Here is thank you so much for providing me with the new resource. And then I took a moment. I said, hang on a squid. Something here is not adding up. And then I realized what they're doing is they want another backlink, right? So what they're doing is they're saying, I want you to replace your existing link to this website with my link. So what they're doing is just getting another backlink from you, okay? So if you get any emails asking you to switch your links, asking you to link anything to do with you, linking to them, linking to a website, chances are it's a backlink scam. And it not necessarily is a scam, but they're just trying to get you to do something for them, and instead of just asking the honest way. And to be honest, if they ask, you'll say no anyway. So you're going to say no, but they're just trying to trick you into linking to them in a dishonest way. Okay, so those are the two ways I've learned. If you're more interested in hearing more blogging scams that I've learned, comment below. If you found this useful, comment below. Also, remember, sometimes all of you, often you watch till the end and I notice you don't click like. Click a cheeky like, helps me a lot. And comment below if you found this useful, if you want more blogging scams for me to talk about it. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.